So every now and then I feel compelled to add my voice to a discussion and, of course, ask your opinion. I received an email from babycenter.com. They have a discussion going on their website right now based on a survey they did about paid maternity leave. According to their survey, 66% of their respondents said they would be willing to pay increased taxes to guarantee paid maternity leave. Quite a debate. Number of people saying, absolutely not, don't you dare tax me another penny. And many people saying, hey, I'm done having kids, but I would absolutely be willing to pay increased taxes to guarantee mothers and fathers that time with their children after they have a baby or after they adopt. A couple of things. Number one, it does in many ways horrify me that the United States is one of only 3 countries that does not have some form of paid maternity leave after a family has a baby. The Family Medical Leave Act from 1993, we have that. It's 12 weeks of unpaid leave after you have a child. But there are a couple of caveats. Number one, it doesn't affect small businesses. If there are 50 or fewer employees, you're exempt. And also, many families can't afford 12 weeks of unpaid time. So based on the statistics that I have read, there are about 50%, that's about 50% of the workforce that can't take those 12 weeks based on that unpaid leave. There are 2 states right now that actually have, based on their state government and the insurance, it's sort of an insurance policy that employees can take out. They can take paid leave. That's New Jersey and California. And it basically costs the employee, for New Jersey, I believe it was about $33 a year per employee and about $3 a month for California employees. And they get a large percentage of their income and they get 6 weeks paid. And it's not a tax. It's like an insurance policy. I'm not a huge fan of raising taxes for paid maternity leave, but I actually really do like the idea of this insurance policy for employees, because not only does it cover births, it covers adoption, but it also covers family emergencies, because so many people, think of all the people who don't actually have children or families who decide not to actually have children, but who do have elderly parents and who will need to take care of those elderly parents, because we don't want to leave that as an exemption. The truth of the matter is, it is far more expensive for an employer to replace an employee than it would be to have that employee off for a period of time. We do need to value not only our employees, but we do need to value the time that those employees need with their family unit. I adored the time that I had with my children right after I had them, and I can't imagine not having had that time. But so many families can't afford to take that time away from work, and so many families aren't willing to take that time away for fear of losing their job. So New Jersey and California, it seems to me, maybe are doing something right, but to answer the baby center question, should we be raising taxes? In my opinion, I'm not in favor of raising taxes, but I do like the idea of what California and New Jersey are doing, which is, as I mentioned, sort of an insurance policy, almost like a disability. Not a disability. Disability probably isn't the correct word, but it is almost like a disability act, an insurance policy that allows employees to pay into so that they can have that time away afterwards, and it is 6 weeks. Seems to me that it's been going fairly well. Everything, the literature that I've read so far, it's going well. What do you think about paid maternity time, adoption, and even elder care as well? What do you think about that time? I think that time is important, and I do think the United States needs to catch up, because we do need to value that time, and we shouldn't be allowing our employees to not have that time with their families, and we shouldn't be allowing good employees to walk away from good jobs so that employers have to replace those good employees. What do you think?